Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to review the 4K Ultra HD Best Buy Steelbook edition of Inglourious Basterds. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. You can also find me over Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at Movie Guy 365. Okay, Inglourious Basterds is here on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, released by Universal. It comes in a standard slipcover edition as well as a Best Buy exclusive steelbook. Now, as far as the film itself goes, when it comes to Quentin Tarantino, I think we all have our favorites. The director has only made about 10 if you're including both Kill Bills as separate films. And, you know, I would easily put Inglourious Basterds in my top 3. I love the movie so much, and you know, it has everything that the director is known for. Some great dialogue, scenes of intense, moments, and it's just great visuals also, I think, really stand out here. I am a big fan, as I said. I could easily watch this one multiple times a year, and I have done so. And I'm very happy that it is on 4K Ultra HD. And hopefully this is a signal that more Tarantino films are coming to the format. I think that would be most welcome. But yeah, Inglourious Basterds, if you've never seen it and you want to kind of even dip your toes into a Tarantino flick, definitely give this one a shot. I absolutely couldn't recommend this one enough. Okay, we're going to talk about the picture quality and the audio in just a moment, but first, let's do a quick unboxing of the steelbook. Alright, we have the Best Buy exclusive 4K steelbook of Inglourious Basterds, and nice image on the cover, old Aldo just kind of holding his own, but I like it. It's got a good finish to it. And then equally impressive back cover on the spine. And interior, some artwork on the discs. And even before I got the steelbook, I suspected this was going to be the interior artwork. But yep, works. I love it. All right, now let's talk about the picture quality and the audio. Inglourious Basterds on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray has a 240:1 aspect ratio. It is an upscale from a 2K digital intermediate with HDR and HDR10 Plus for the grading. For purposes of this review, I will be discussing the HDR encode. Now, the film itself looks very cinematic. Grain is rendered appropriately here with a fine layer, and it does not appear that any DNR was applied to this particular release. Facial textures look fantastic, especially up close, mid-range. They look great. You get the grizzled look of the various soldiers throughout the movie. Hair also really stands out. Uniforms and clothing really give you a nice visual boost. And overall aesthetics also benefit here as well. The best way I can describe how HDR enhances the color palette of this film is it's much more refined. The opening title sequence alone, where it says Inglourious Basterds, retains more of a yellow appearance, much more consistent with the previous title cards in other Tarantino flicks. And also the opening sequence at the farm, it's I would say very vibrant, warm, inviting with that location, and skin tones also benefit in that area as well. The movie itself is not inherently colorful, but whenever color does pop up from time to time, it really looks good with HDR, and I think, honestly, it makes the film look so much better than the Blu-ray. Black levels enjoy a nice deepness courtesy of HDR. Nighttime scenes fare particularly well. They look fantastic overall. And you also get instances, let's say, when Donnie's emerging from the cave with the bats. It's really deep in that particular location. And when he emerges from the shadows, it actually has a nice appearance. And of course, shadow detail also is on point here. When Landa's sitting at the farmhouse at the beginning of the film and the light contrast from the outside, it looks great in those particular moments. And there are plenty throughout the film that represent that well. Inglourious Basterds on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray supports a DTS 5.1 audio presentation. If you have the existing Blu-ray, it's basically the same track ported over for this new release. Now, in my opinion, this is a little bit of a good news, bad news situation. The good news being the DTS 5.1 is very aggressive. Remember when you listened to it initially on the Blu-ray, it's actually very good. It has a good energy to it. It's aggressive, and I honestly had no complaints at the time. But this being a 4K release, I kind of expected an Atmos upgrade, or at the very least, either an Atmos or DTS-X. I think it would have really lit this particular track on fire. It pretty much brought out sounds that would otherwise not be heard on the DTS 5.1. I'm disappointed, I'll be honest with you, but for me, it's not a make it or break it kind of situation. I think overall, it's still very good, but audiophiles, you might be a little disappointed here. Dialogue is rendered through the center channel clean and clear, no issues to report, even during the more chaotic moments throughout the film. And the front speakers, this movie has a lot of front heavy activity, and it handles those moments very well, and it also complements the center channel nicely. And the rear speakers, they're used to a very sporadic degree. They're not consistent throughout the movie, but ambience, action moments, musical cues, whenever they do happen, they kick on and you will definitely notice their presence. And the LV channel, it's fairly aggressive. It's a very boomy kind of channel. It gives you like a little bit of punchiness, and I'm very happy in that department. For the picture quality, I'm going to give Inglourious Basterds on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray a B+. In my opinion, the upgrade visually is well worth the price of admission. The HDR does a good job enhancing the color palette. It looks richer, a little bit more full. Black levels also benefit here, and there is a nice uptick when it comes to the resolution in detail. I'm very happy with the results here, and I think you will be as well. For the audio presentation, I'm going to give this one an A-. I'll give the double its due. The DTS 5.1 is a very good, aggressive audio experience. But this being a 4K release, I would have expected this movie to get at the very least an Atmos or DTS:X upgrade. I would understand why an audiophile would pass on this release, but for me, if you choose to stick it out for the picture quality, I think the audio experience still sounds very good here. So that is my review of Inglourious Basterds on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. If you're interested in picking this up for yourself, I will go ahead and leave an Amazon link in the comment section. If you use it, it really helps out the channel. But I also want to hear from you. If you have the disc already, let me know your thoughts down below. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.